Hello and welcome to this first Spotlight video. Instead of a tutorial, I would like to shine a light on board game Kickstarter projects that don't have the luxury of already being famous enough to get instant success. For this first video, I have picked two titles that looked worth investing in enough to me. If you share my opinion, go to Kickstarter and give them a boost. The first game is Murder, Mayhem and Lollipops. It's a card game designed by Joshua Mason from Ottawa in the United States, not Canada. He's designed other card games before, so this is not his first project. My first reason for picking this one is that this project can use more backers and its goal amount is very low. Next, a fun title like Murder, Mayhem and Lollipops is definitely something I fall for. A good name immediately sets the tone for what to expect. In this case, it's perfectly fitting because this is just a fun party game with dark humor. The artwork emphasizes this. The back of the cards look poppy and retro. The front of the cards show tight and light drawings of people and objects. During the game, players are supposed to assassinate these people on the cards, and their reasons for having a hit out of them are quite funny and silly, not for kids of course. Joshua explains this game quickly and clearly in his own tutorial on YouTube. You try to collect cards you'll be needing to assassinate, but you run a risk of losing them to a pawn shop, in which case you'll have to try to buy them back later. It looks like the game doesn't exactly take hours to play. I can imagine a lot of laughs while playing this. And most importantly, Joshua isn't a renowned game designer, yet. So he doesn't have the following on Kickstarter that others do. They get their projects funded in a matter of days, sometimes hours, but everyone else has to grab people's attention one way or another. And where others ask for over $10,000, Joshua's project needs less than 10% of that. If you're interested in backing this game, please go to Kickstarter.com and look for Murder, Mayhem and Lollipops. Upon the publishing of this video, this project still has some days to go before it ends. And the second and last game for this Spotlight video is Jungle Tribe. It caught my interest first, and then I discovered it's designed by a fellow Dutchman. Jungle Tribe is made by Bob Mantel from Utrecht in the Netherlands. You need to look at it for half a second to understand this is not some dark, long game for experienced players. Jungle Tribe is a simple, light family card game. Right now on Kickstarter, it's very close to reaching its goal. If you like what you see, go help it over the threshold. In Jungle Tribe, players are going to attempt to become the new head of the tribe. In order to do that, they need to learn lessons from the wisest, the strongest, and the saintest. With only a playing time of 10 minutes per player, this will be a quick game. Each player chooses their goal at the start of the game, and they have to try to reach them on their journey through the jungle. But it's possible to get sabotaged by other players. I like the cartoonish characters, made-up little creatures that live their own lives in the jungle. This game's made for 2 to 4 players. Could be for a family, but also a fun game to play in between bigger games for more experienced players. Designer Bob also aims for publishing more board games after this first one gets a successful launch. He's created his own Cloak Games publishing. Maybe with partners, I don't know about that. Either way, it looks like a lot of time and effort went into making this game, so if it gets a fair chance, who knows, we might get some brilliant new games in the future from this new company. If you agree and you're willing to give this game and the publisher a little nudge up to reach those final steps to the goal, go to Kickstarter and look for Jungle Tribe. That's it for this first Spotlight video. I'll try to make one every month. If you happen to see an interesting Kickstarter project that still has some time before it ends, and it's not reached its goal yet, feel free to contact me. If I share your opinion on that it's worth a moment in the sun, I'll include it in the next Spotlight video. Thank you for watching, and see you for the next tutorial.